Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me in another adventure. This time we're gonna be in Foundry, Galactic Commerce, update 2. This is a huge update that we had in here. I'm gonna start a new game in a new world. We got a bunch of worlds to choose from, allegedly. Balanced in every way. Sounds good. Abundance of resources. I like that. I want as many resources as we can have. Snowy, no, don't. The metal slightly less frequent. Alumite, don't care about that. Evenly distributed, no. Balanced in every way. A bunch of resources. This is what we need here. Resources. Let's see. Oh, world name. Big world. I think is the same as the other one. Let's change it. B.I.G swirl. Map seed. Random. Don't want to skip anything because I don't remember anything. Creatures. We have creatures. Okay. Or patches. I want them frequency. A bunch of them. Take them because you're a friend. I want a bunch of resources. Because I struggled the last time. Or veins. Yeah, give me a bunch. Give me a bunch. We'll see how this one looks. Teloxide. Yeah, this will be just amazing. Invalid characters. General settings. B.I.G world. Big world. 2 in that case. Start game. Oh shoot! Invalid characters. AZ09. So maybe this one? Start. Are you stupid now? Oh, it contains a space. That's why. What about now? What do you want? It's not visible in the game. Feel free to. Okay. New world. Start game. Amazing. Amazing. Unbelievable. So in the last playthrough I kind of struggled with a bunch of resources basically when we were building that awesome buffer. I don't want that to happen again, especially that now allegedly we're gonna have a bunch of resources to exploit because we have a lot of robots that we gotta build. And we gotta build so. Oh, we got a ship.
I'm Carl, your facility management
Hi there, Carl. I didn't miss you, honestly.
Congratulations on acquiring a building permit and a derelict space station on this resource-rich moon.
Oh,
An ideal spot for industrial business endeavors.
nice.
My goal is to assist you in setting up this factory. Let's run a few basic checks before we get started. Open your map to check your surroundings.
So the story is completely changed.
Fantastic. There are several ore patches in the vicinity. Equip your ore scanner from the inventory and use it to locate the ore patches.
So we got in here red, blue. This guy was not with copper irons. Yeah. We got the water close by. We don't know exactly what's up there. Ore scanner. Give here. Put it in there for now. Boop. Let's see.
To get started, approach both of the ore patches.
Oh my god, this right in my face in here. Are you serious now? 131. It is big, mister, and it is completely different than what I used to know. Hi there, little buddy. Pet. Oh my god, you make noises. So it was xenoferrite and technum and ignium and olomite. Yeah, it's good. So let's start going. So the story is completely changed. We're not some robot crashed survival magic. No. This time is for real. We which have been sitting here with a purpose. Make a factory, start delivering robots. From what I've seen, there's a bunch of them. Okay, a bunch of buildable robots that you can sell to the space station. No, in the galaxy. you send them into that big space station, which of course we gotta repair. But you can do it early game, not late game. In the last playthrough, I was shocked and disappointed at the same time that the purpose of the game was to sell stuff at the end, because it started really nice, you know? Oh, who are we? How did we get here? We're survivors. Ship destroyed, crashed, landing. Let's make a factory. Let's nice story. It began nice, but in the end, it was all a lie. Now, guess what? With my ship in here, it's different. Now it's different. Now it's for good. We have been sending here to exploit, to advance, to do stuff, to build, to conquer. There's a whole galaxy out there, randomly generated for each playthrough.
Now that we have an initial supply of ore, we need to smelt it into plates and rods. Go back to your drop pod and use the built-in smelters to create your first crafting materials.
You'll have to wait for me, because I'm planning to grab all these nodes in here. So, the whole galaxy, and the purpose of the game is to be good. I mean, really, I don't think there is a purpose. Our purpose is to finish the game, build everything, okay? So, I believe you can advance building stuff without selling one single rock. I might be mistaken. But you can sell about 10 of them. The idea is you have access to the thermalite early stages, because there's the currency, mister. So you're just outstanding. We're gonna need biomass. I forgot about biomass. In here. Mister, you're in the way. Pick up. Oh my god, I got him in my pocket. I got him in my pocket. Stand there. Bite him. Okay, smelt ore. Smelt ore. Take plates, take rods. Perfect. Let's start grabbing this stuff because we know we're gonna need it. Now, we're gonna do the same thing as we did in the last playthrough. And in Satisfactory and in Dyson Sphere program, we're gonna make the buffer because it's the best build ever. At the end of the last playthrough, basically in the last episodes, we discovered the recipe of making the perfect buffer. So we're gonna use exactly that one. I rewatched some of my episodes from the previous playthrough, so I'm not quite clueless, okay? Not quite clueless, yeah. I think those plates are kind of dumb, B.I.G. Should we? Yeah, we should. Yeah, 23 of those take, and 25 of those.
Now that we have basic materials available, we should start crafting building blocks which act as a foundation for other buildings. To do so, you need to open the crafting menu and click the desired items. Then, place them in the shape of a platform next to one of the ore patches.
So,
The iron ore will be in higher demand. I suggest starting with that.
I modified the crafting menu from B to tab. We got a that's inventory, by the way. Craft menu C, idiot. Okay. I can make. Oh, it's 20 per each. Okay, we're gonna need one of those at some point. Machinery parts, wire coil, electronic components. We have those. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Maybe I remember? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Let's grab them. Let's grab them. We're gonna need a bunch. So, in the beginning, oh, let's do this. Customize character. I wanna be the red robot with the red drill. Perfect. Amazing. Red drill, I said. Why is it still yellow? Oh my god. Okay, place 30 building blocks as a foundation next to an ore deposit. Wow. How should we do this? Let's look at the map. So, we get patches of resources around. We get in there more xenoferrite. We get in there some water. Let's do this the smart way. Okay, let's go in there. In there, maybe? Oh, does it show it? In there? Something like in there. Let's scan stuff. B, change the bar. Perfect. And we're gonna scan. Depending on where we're gonna have resources. Oh, different biome. Amazing. We're gonna orient ourselves just to see where is going to be the next patch of Xenoferrite or the other stuff, Technum, or the other stuff that burns, Ignium, stuff magickies. Wow. Technum, two of them. Xenoferrite. That one it's underground, but it's good. Let's turn and left and go in there. Just a little. Just a little. Not a bunch, but just to know our surroundings. Okay, we're gonna get to the water and scan. Again, please. It's good that we have the water in here. Because we kinda need the steel pretty soon, I seem to remember. That's a big note. Maybe that's ignium? I don't know what it is. I don't know. Let's try and make it in there. Let's see, maybe we can see. A little more to that side. I don't know if it shows on the map or in the ground where that resource is. But normally you should have a patch of ignium close by. Now that we made those patches big, it's underground. Amazing. We should be able to see them, okay? As far as I remember, ignium was underground. Let's just get down a little, not too much. Yeah. I'm on top of it. It should be here. But I'm not seeing it. Well, maybe it doesn't show until... Okay, this up. Until we're gonna unlock it. I don't know. Whatever. That's my landing location. What do we have here? Big patch. Too small. Technum, another Xenoferrite. Another Xenoferrite. That's really good. Let's get up there. Let's camp. Let's see what we have that way. You know? Like that. Okay, where? Water. A lot of water. I'm not sure I like that. But on the other hand, it could be useful. Because this is a lot of open space where I can build. I'm not worried about anything basically. About trees, about rocks, about anything, mister. Anything. And we are 150 something meters from that place. We could go with our buffer like that. Methinks. Let's get in there. And scan in that side in there. Just to have ideas, you know. So already we gotta start mining. Hi there, little one. How are you today? We got desert in here. How comes these biomes are changing this fast? I don't know. It is what it is. Okay, let's stop in here because we're in the mountains already. Show me. Okay, finish the scan. Let's get back. Not much in there. Of course, it could be some other resource that we didn't discover. Okay, let's get in here and start exploiting this nodes in here. So, where were they? One in here, one in somewhere in here. Very, very close one to another. As you well know, it's better to have the miners down on lower level basically. Don't want those drones to go too much out of their way to mine basically. It's gonna be better. Once we're gonna have the boom booms, it's gonna be easier, but for the time being I'm gonna have to do it like that. So give me a few moments in here. I'll dig all of this until we're gonna get to the other side, and it's gonna be just amazing. I am lying to you. Good. Can I put a block in here because I dig too much? Gracias. Gotta love it. Okay, so yeah, those are not sitting bigger than there. Let's delete those. Building blocks first. That's the first thing we're gonna have. Shut up. Okay. Click and drag, I think it was. Yeah, baby. That's the way to do it. Like that.
To automate ore extraction, we need to set up a drone miner.
Yeah.
Craft one and place it on top of your foundation.
Why can't I
right
build in
next
there?
to the ore patch.
Oh, I don't have those. Already finished. Amazing, so puny. So take those. Deposit. Perfect. Take, deposit. C was it? We're gonna need a bunch of those. Let's make 2 of those. I'm gonna make a chest. And let's stop in there for the time. Where is my magic in here? Okay, good stuff. Come in here. Perfect. I think we will need to make it bigger. So I don't want to get on this level. No. I want to get high off the ground. We're gonna build towards the water, methinks. Or we could just go south, north. It doesn't really matter. As I see, we got in there more xenoferrite and technum. We know we're gonna need them. We know these are gonna get finished really fast. So maybe we should go south. Well, by the time we get to steel, we can grab it from there and grab the water at least. So definitely south. I would like to be above the trees. Of course. I guess we'll see. Did we craft those? We did. Why do I have 4? Oh no, it's fine. Forget about it. I'm stupid like this. Okay, let's put that crate down in here because we don't need it right now. Rotate. R. Boop. Okay, open crate. Put seeds in there. And the dirt blocks, so we don't need those on us. Let's take the rest of the stuff out of here. Perfect. Draw miners. Delete that. Draw miner is number 2. Oh, it's getting nighttime already. Amazing. So I need 1 in here. I think I should have deleted it. They'll have easy access underneath. Flashlight. L? Yeah. So how was it deleting stuff? C tab F1 F delete. Thank you. And it was shift F, I believe. Yeah. Escape. So 2, we want that one. Let's put it with the panel. How? So they will go out in. Let's put it with the panel in here like that. They will be able to access
Drone
all the
miners
wall,
and most other buildings require power to function.
all the node.
Let's build a biomass generator on the same foundation as the drone miner. Once built, you need to harvest some plants and trees with your mining drill to collect biomass. Insert the biomass into the generator and it will start to power all buildings on the same foundation as the generator.
So at some point, we're gonna need to upgrade this, but I'm thinking let's put everything up, you know? For the time being, I'm just gonna dig in here and make this foundation a little bigger. We know we're gonna need something like 4 miners on each node, but in the early stages, as far as I remember, 1, maximum 2 were enough. Later down the road, well, totally different story. So let's stop with it in here and let's fill these boys up. Amazing. I'm so good at it. I like this function. Okay, what do you want now from me? Burners? Okay, good stuff. Burners. Here we go. Structures. Biomass. Let's make 3 of them. I think they should be more than enough to provide us the power until we're gonna have the ignium. I still have some xenoferrite rubble on me. 1. Take those. Deposit those. Take the plates. Gracias. Have it done. It has done. 2. So from here I want to get up top. Let's put these burners in here in the middle. I'm not gonna go that way. We're gonna go that way, and then we're gonna turn south. First, we're gonna go up with it. How much up? I have no idea. But let's put these burners in here. 1, 2, 3. Drop the biomass inside, I believe. Okay, let's grab the biomass in that case. Crate. Let's put that into the crate. I only have 196. I don't think it's gonna be enough. 99. No.
Watch your mining drones acquire your first automated ore.
Yeah, let's watch them. Let's watch them.
Anyway,
yes, they are
we
beautiful.
Need to get going. Let's build the smelter next.
Gonna need a lot more biomass. That's for sure. They can start gathering stuff. Belts. We're gonna need to automate a bunch of stuff in here. I wanna automate from the beginning stuff like belts, those loaders, which are also mergers and splitters. They're gonna need to be automated. Machineries like the assemblers, the miners, everything will have to be automated. But of course, for that, I think we're gonna need the assemblers. Yeah, I think that this is a good start. Let's... I don't know how high we're gonna go. Do we have the possibility to unlock the stairs, like right now? I would really appreciate that. If yes, it will be just amazing. If not, it is what it is. We're gonna work with what we have. We're gonna construct something out of cubes. It is what it is. Okay, let's stop in here with the collection. How much do I have? Oh my god, 256. It's just amazing. Grab some, grab some. These boys, they will consume only what they need. So it doesn't matter if you collect a million or not, you know? Let's put the stone in there. Let's put the biomass in here. Don't need that one yet. That one, actually, I think it should be on number 1. Let's delete those for now. Let's leave that one in there. We have the building. Oh, building blocks. Let's put them in there. Perfect. Craft the smelter. Small. Why not huge? Smelter. So we're gonna need. Let's make 4. Well, actually, let's make 2. And we're gonna figure out how to do it. So I will need to output from here, and it's gonna go, let's say, through here and then through there. But I don't think this space is gonna be enough, mister. Let's put 1 in there and 1 in there, and we're gonna see where we're gonna end up with it, basically. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the best thing ever. Give me those, please. 3. 2 4 spaces or 3 spaces? I think 4 spaces. 1 in there.
The smelter
1,
is more
2,
efficient
3,
than the
4.
inbuilt drop pod smelter, so you should start using this from now on.
Yeah.
Another benefit is that we can automate the smelters to make our life easier.
We don't have a
For
bunch.
this,
Oh,
you
we
need
have
to
180.
connect the
Sorry.
drone miner to a smelter by using loaders and conveyor belts. Let's start by crafting the required machines. 2 loaders, 1 for the smelter and 1 for the drone miner, as well as a few belts to connect them.
Oh, so I cannot
While
put
you're
the
crafting those, let us recap the plan.
loaders and
We will
conveyors.
set up a
2
basic
loaders.
factory
Why
to
only 2?
provide us with the most crucial resources to get started. Then we'll look at getting the space station up and running again, so that we can use it as a sales hub for our future products.
If you say so. So let's take those. Let's take those. I don't have any xeno. Oh, I still have some thick. Well, actually, I think I should have put them in there. It's fine. Let's forget that that one happened. Okay, good stuff. Are my loaders done? They are. They sure are. Number 3. Connect in there. Connect in there. Connect. It's gonna be crooked. It is what it is. Connect in there, please. Okay, that's output, that's input. Give me my belts, please. Number 4. From there. Yeah, it ain't right. F, delete that. Delete that. Delete that. I deleted something I shouldn't have had. Deleted. Fill that. Perfect. Like it never happened. Perfect. Output, input. Belt. Okay, we will add more in here at some point. This one the same. Because in this way I'm feeding only into that smelter, so let's put it in here. Yeah, I think it's gonna be better. Output, input. Can I fit 2 more in here? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, I can. Perfect. Belt, please. No. Like that. Well, in that case, let's move them closer. How's it copying? See? Maybe I have them here. El numero. Oh, come on. 9. Oh, I'm trying to twist it with the mouse wheel, but it doesn't work, obviously. Okay, good stuff. Give me a loader. This is emote. I don't like that. I wanted to copy that. I don't remember how to copy it. There is a key for it, but it's fine. Let's put this one here. That's gonna be the input. Perfect. Let's do the same thing here. Okay. 9. 9 I said. Yeah, in there. 3. In here. Delete that for now. Perfect. Manage inventory. Grab those. Gracias. We're gonna need exit for it. Put it in the box, so we're gonna have to dig that way. Manage inventory, please. Grab those for me. Gracias. Oh, I could have dropped it like that. Perfect. Give me what you got in there. You give me what you got in there. Gonna need to move those, isn't it? Yeah. Gonna need to dig more that way. Well, if I'm gonna have them like this, we don't have the second lane loader just to put out everything. But it is what it is. We still have to craft some more conveyors. Let's do that. I want more of those. Give me more of those. Perfect. Can I deposit something from my inventory here?
You have the machines
not
necessary to connect the drone miner to the smelter. Now, attach a loader to each machine and connect them with conveyor belts.
It's already done. F2.
Great! We connected the machines and have automated
Place
the tedious
4
process of
smelters.
moving items by hand.
Small.
Isn't automation great?
It
Now
is!
it's time
It
to
is!
scale
It
up
is!
and build more smelters.
1,
A
2,
single
3,
belt full
4.
of ore can feed multiple smelters using the power of loaders. The info database has a diagram if you need one.
So,
A loader only adds enough items at a time to a machine to ensure it doesn't stop. This makes it easy for you to have multiple machines
Wanna
fed
go
by a
there.
single long belt.
I wanna go that, but it up. That means I misplaced all of this. You know what I'm saying? Let's put the feeder belt behind. I could move them. I could destroy them. Let me just chop these boys down in here. I think you can put a belt on ground even if it's not a foundation. But I'm gonna make foundations anyway, just to sleep easier. Or I'm gonna need to dig in here 2 tiles, like, because we need 2 spaces for the loaders. Guess what? It is what it is. Sorry about it. I forgot. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so let's put in here these guys. Okay. We're gonna feed them from behind. That's what we said. Let's build already some more loaders. we're gonna need a bunch more, that's for sure. Give me everything you have in there. Thank you. You, give me everything you got in there. How was you move? How were you moving stuff? If I wanna move then. It's only demo. What's V? V was tablet. Okay, L it's light. Map G. What's G? Research? We don't have that. Tab, it's inventory. F1. So only deletion. Okay, good stuff. Give me that. Give me that. And give me that. You don't belong in there. Let's put them someplace else. Let's put them. We're gonna get rid of them eventually. Let's put them in here. Where were they? In here. So 7. 1, 2, 3. Let's drop the biomass inside. Okay, they're filled up. We said we're gonna feed them from the other side. Okay, good stuff. Let's delete everything. And see how exactly we're gonna put those belts. Actually, I think that one I can leave it. But I wanna turn it the other way. I wanna feed from the other side. I want it somewhat more cleaner than how it is right now. Come on, delete it, please. Okay, good stuff. So this one will have to circle through there. I hate the fact that that patch is in there, but it is what it is. I want my loader in here. I want my loader in here. I want my loader in here and in here. Amazing. Belts, please. From there. Let's say in here. From there. In here. And from here. Let's say in here. Amazing. Now, smelters. Number 9, please. Is it facing red? I think it is. 2, 3.
We have completed our initial mission of setting up a smelter facility.
know.
We've done a great job, haven't we?
I know. Yes, indeed.
According to our business plan, new machine blueprints will be created from research. My archive contains plans for a research server. Through material analysis, I should be able to provide a beacon blueprint, which we are going to need to notify the station of our planetary location. Let's get going and build a research server.
Already with the science. What do you think about it? That's amazing. That's good, because research is what we need. So we got these boys going. Research server. See? Where the heck is it? Oh, it's in here. Okay, we're gonna make one. I think we're gonna have to make those in our inventory in the beginning. Alright. I'm building those. I shouldn't have clicked on them. It's fine. We could use a few more smelters, but we're gonna put them in here eventually, in the back. 3 and 3, 6. Now, we'll have to move up. I'm hoping we're gonna have the possibility. Let's put it in here. Let's put it in here, I said. It's not good. No matter where I put it, it ain't good. We gotta move it afterwards.
To advance in research, you need to make science packs.
Yeah.
Craft a few by hand and insert them into the research server to research the beacon blueprint. There is a
Beacon?
previously prepared drop pod with an additional robot assistant on the station.
Oh, it's the
call it
tiny
once we
guy.
place the beacon.
It is the tiny guy. Let's make more of that science, maybe? Research interface. Beacon. Emergency beacon. What do we have? Oh, we get the assembler. Amazing. What is that? Basic infrastructure. Yeah, that's what we need. Because containers, that's personal container, decor, balancer, yes please. Ignium, yes. Second lane, loader, third lane loader, burner generator. That's where we need to be. Once we're getting in there, so ignium and that, And we're gonna need balancers. But we can leave them. It's gonna be just amazing. Start research. Drop those. Amazing. Wouldn't you? Doing good. Are we gonna have ramps soon enough? Stairs. I can put stairs. Well, stairs are good. We're gonna research those. Of course, first assembler, then stairs. How about depositing stuff? Logistic antenna 2. Where is the logistic antenna 1, mister? Is it gonna be unlocked? Or is it already unlocked? Let's see. Can I build to such a thing? No. I cannot. Okay. Research interface.
Got it. We now have the beacon blueprint.
Okay, let's build
Craft
it.
and place it, but not too close to your existing machines.
Yeah.
Those drop pods tend to land right on top of the beacons.
Let's put it in here. Somewhere. Doesn't matter because we're gonna have to destroy it anyway. Is it done, mister? I'm not seeing it in my bedroom. See? Should be in my inventory. Blasphemous. I'm not seeing it. Well, here we go. Number 5. Press the button.
Great.
Okay.
Now you might want to take a step back and look up.
Oh,
A
I
real
forgot to look
groundbreaker.
up.
This corporate command companion bureaucrat bot, C3BB for short, will help us with the administration of our factory. First, let's help him out of that drop pod by deconstructing and placing it in a safe location.
In a safe location. I think it's gotta be on the floor. I think. I'm not sure. But let's just place it down. Is this boy? 5. Let's see in here. Amazing.
Welcome to the ground C3BB. We have completed setting up our basic manufacturing infrastructure. What's the situation on the space station?
I forget this boy doesn't speak.
It's about to break apart, you say? Spontaneous explosive disassembly.
Yeah.
That's extremely troubling. What now? There's a working construction drone bay that we can use to repair the station? Perfect. Let's establish contact and repair the most critical parts. We need to research the space station terminal.
Why can't I build it? Oh, I don't have plane. Oh, why didn't you sense? Sorry. Research terminal, Majigi? Assembler. No? Space station terminal. Oh, it was in there. Okay. Drop those. Okay, good stuff. Armor. Yeah, that one is done. So on this level, I'm not even sure I want to have the smelters in here. I want to put everything up top. I don't know how much up top, but I don't want to be on this level, that's for sure. I think that should be high enough. I'm not sure. Let's check it out. Are we somewhat above the trees? Somewhat. Well, not quite, but it should be fine. I mean, not those big trees, these small ones. No, gotta move forward a little.
Now that we have the blueprint, we need to build the terminal to finally get a connection to the station's command center. Once built, open the control menu and start the emergency repairs upgrade. Luckily, the station has a pretty big stock of construction materials, so we don't have to worry about that for a while.
If you say so. Terminal. Craft. Space station terminal. Okay, good stuff. I wasn't paying attention. Here we go. I crafted one thing. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. It's making the wires, the stop majigis. It's fine. It's gonna be a minute. Drop that one in there. Give me those. Give me those. I think it's done. So this is new for me with the space station terminal at this early stage. Yeah, I don't know much about it. Okay, let's see. Looking good. Ain't gonna lie. Contact. B.I.G company. Big. NC. Incorporated. Red because we love red. Grim because it's beautiful. Which one? Big bad robot. We could be anything. Let's make that one because it looks like the Eiffel Tower for some reason. Complete registration. Oh my god. Okay, wait, what? Initiate emergency repairs on the space station. Here we go. Storage. We get 1,500 construction materials and 10,000 thermalite. How? I don't know. We're making 10 megawatts, 25 construction drones, 1 cargo bay, 0 hangar space. Okay, so we don't have that. Scavengers, check scavenger. Okay, good stuff. Station upgrades. Oh my god. Oh my god, why so much? Orbital laser, R&D, market office, communication center, antenna. Okay, I'm guessing that one because it says 1. Oh, emergency repairs, here we go. 400 construction materials, we had 1,000 and a half. 16 minutes is gonna be a minute.
Great. Our construction drones on the space station are working on their first station upgrade.
Very good.
This will take a bit.
Yeah.
Let's shift our focus back to the factory.
Shift, click. I think I made all of them happen.
You're right. C3B.
Control click.
We need to automate research and unlock more technology before
I don't know
we
how
get
to
serious
make
on manufacturing our first product.
Let's make more of those, and we're gonna need a bunch of those.
Automatically craft all the items needed for research.
Yeah, I know.
Use belts and loaders to fully automate the process.
Yeah.
Don't forget to automatically bring the science packs to the research server.
Automatically, yeah. It's gonna happen. What's up, little buddy? Stabilize space station. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Whatever.
I agree. Preventing the space station from falling apart is our highest priority. Let's set up a connection and initiate emergency repairs. I'll guide you through the process.
Already did that. Okay, is that high enough? Because... Sorry? We need to be high. My god, I wish I had an elevator right now. But we don't have one. Two. Can I put blocks in here? Oh my god! It happened. Okay, let's start from there. In there. And from there. Y. In here. And Y again. Horizontal. Gonna connect this onto this one so that we have some power. I don't know what I made too. Shift F, was it? Shift F. Shift F. Shift F, I said. Shift. Oh, I'm pressing Control F. Sorry, I'm stupid. Shift F. Oh, no. Okay, from here and here. Delete. Amazing, it's connected right now. That means we can put our platform here. I think. Is that good enough? Or is it gotta be higher? Let's see. No, that was good. Perfect. So, number 2. Numero dos. Where did we say that we wanna go? We could go that way with it. Or we could go south. I think we should go south. South it's that way. Because I see now that I have a compass. So it's fine. Let's start with that. And we gotta make it like this. Perfect. Good stuff. We're ready to bring those guys down here. Up here. That's it. What do I have to do? Produce 20 science pack 1 in an assembler. It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute. Do we have the boxes? I don't have nothing in there. We don't have boxes. What do you think about? I hate it. Components, handhelds, metallurgy, science. We're gonna need a little more of those for sure. Let's make more. Because I wanna research stuff on these. Well, basically, that. Basic infrastructure. Give me that, please. Deposit all of those. Deposit. Oh, you can only hold 3. Yeah, I forgot about it. Nasty. Okay, good stuff. It's time to move all these guys up top. What do you think about that? Let's decide where the build goes. Each and every single one. So I want... How... Oh, wait. It's gotta be smart. It's gotta be done smart. One goes through there. We need something like 20 smelters later. So let's expand a little this part in there. In there, I said. Why am I not making those? We need those. Faster, boy, faster. Yeah, not enough materials. It is what it is. Gonna have to wait for it. Cannot rush it. In the beginning, it's just like that. We're not making them in a... At least one assembler, so it's fine. Not a bunch of space in here. Don't worry, it's gonna get unclogged in a second. Because that one is gonna push on this belt. And this way is gonna push on that belt. Those belts will come through here, of course. And they're gonna go in here. Now, I wanna have 2 rows of this amazing smelters. One of them, because it's gonna be a lot easier to expand. Why am I not building those? Why is building so slow? Why not building them? I make the science bags. Delete that. We need the foundations, please. Okay, so we already know that one belt is gonna come, let's see, through here. Okay, we're gonna have a loader so we can put the smelters in. Good. Let's take care of that boy first. So that one, and that one must go away. That one is on. That one is on. That one is on. And that belt gonna have to come through there. Interesting. And go up top. Does it go up? It goes. Perfect. There's a technique. Let's put those 3 smelters in here. Number 9. Panel my way. 1 in here. 1 in here. 1 in here. Perfect. Let's place the loaders on them. 3, I think it was. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Let's drop the rubble that we have on us. Perfect. Is done. Good stuff. We're making those. So the exit will be through here, going that way. Okay. We gotta do the same thing for that build. Only one build, because at some point we can add more smelters this way if we want to double it, but we'll see about that when the time comes. So let's think about the exit. Okay, number 3, that's an exit, that's an exit, that's an exit. Go the other way, please. Why not? Missing conveyor belts. What do you think about that? Isn't this just amazing? Shift click. That makes them all. Getting that. Control click. Only one. Click. I'm gonna have to click it like that. It is what it is. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We already have assemblers. Let's make a couple of those. While that one is cooking, let's take care of this other majigis out of here. Amazing. I was thinking of putting them this way, but how we wanna go with the buffer depth? I feel like that is not a good option. Honestly feels. So let's do it like that. These are gonna be our majigis. And now let's expand this one a little more. We have everything we need. This one will have to jump over there. So 5. It's coming in here. And it's going down in here. That close will be fine. I feel like the answer is yes. Go forward. And then forward. And then that way. Thank you. Gonna stop with it in here. Let's grab a few smelters. 9. Put them in here. Number 3, please. Mirroring that. Well, whatever. Are they all inputs? They are all inputs. Why isn't that one coming? Because I misplaced that one. It should have been the other direction. I said, okay, good stuff. 5. Slope down. Amazing. Okay, let's put the exit loaders. 3. 1, a 2, but I don't have any in my inventory. A 2, a 3, a 4, 5. Yep, whatever. Deposit those. 3 in here and in here. I have 1. Perfect. The other way, please. Come in here with them. Okay, yeah. If I would toggle this guy to the output, we're gonna have him on this side. And the same story in here. We're automatically making those. Good stuff. Now, we're gonna have to bring them one next to another. So let's do that. From there, because it's gonna be a lot easier. Do we have second lane loader already? Where are they? No, we don't have them. What do you think about that? I want that one, like yesterday. In here. So 1 in there. 1 in here. 1 in there. Go in there. We have both products in. Let's see what that research station magic is doing here. Yo, mister, what's up with you? It needs more of those, and I wasn't smart enough to put them. It is what it is. This thing must have finished in here, but it doesn't matter. Because, oh no, it didn't. Basic infrastructure is going, those are going, it's fine. We gotta make in an assembler science packs. So let's take care. I need some of this stored. Normally, how I done it initially, I put in here box. They were going into the box and from the box outside. That's wrong. Everything that it's in here gotta go on the buffer. The fact that we're gonna collect and put some into a box, it's a totally different story, okay? We can start with the assemblers from here or from here, I don't care. We're gonna put them that way. Logistic container, perfect. Give me splitters. We don't have the splitters? Shoot. Splitters. We need splitters, mister. Research. This one is not sitting good here. No power. How do you dare? Place that. Place that. Need more magic fuel. Is it going up there? Okay, now it should start going. I hate doing this, okay? Let's just put it down there. I don't want to lie. I don't want to collect cheese, but we don't have a cheese. It's my fault because I kinda overbuilt. Went way too high with the smelters, but it's fine, I guess. How much of that do I have? 108. Let's pretend it's fine. We're just gonna grab this little one and that's it. Amazing. In there. That's it. Perfect. What was it in? Research. I'll drop those. Research interface. So I want that. We need that in our lives, and we need those. So first time those 20. Okay, let's start putting down assemblers just to make automatically that thing, and we're gonna see exactly how we're gonna load it. We're gonna need to build a bunch of those, but for the time being, I think one assembler should do 9. You don't rotate it like that, B.I.G. With R, you make the rotation happen. This will get away from here. We'll move at some point. We don't have the second loader thing. So, oh my god, I don't have the splitter either. I don't like it one bit. Gonna wait for the balancer to be done. That means I'm gonna have to make some more science packs. Not an issue. Not an issue, I'm telling you. Okay, so let's not go that way. Let's go that way with them. I think that should be fine. So I'm gonna split it in here. That means that my belts are gonna go that way. Let's begin from here and go like that for now. And let's start preparing. So number 9, we're gonna need. So split one in here, one in here. That one like in there. Well, actually I could put it closer. Let's put it in here. I think something like that should be good. 1 line, 2 lines, 1 split, 2 splits, 2 lines. Okay, good stuff. We have the second lane loader, so let's make a couple of those. We don't have it. Oh, it needs more recipes. More sense packs, sorry. Drop them. 5. Perfect. Okay, so 3 and the other one in there. Okay, we're gonna have one in here. Let's make splitters. Where are my splitters? They're not unlocked. Because first is the balancer and only after that it's the other thing. Okay, good stuff. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. If you start building crazy, dragging belts everywhere, it's gonna be everywhere. All over the place. I don't wanna do that, okay? I don't wanna do that. I wanna make it good from the first time. This one I'm gonna split it in here. The other one is gonna be split in there. So this one will have to come like in here. Let's wait for the balancers and we're gonna see exactly how we're gonna do it afterwards. That one could go away from there. Amazing. Come on. Do you need more research packs? I have more on me. Bernie, yes. Someone going. Why are you pushing me? Get the heck out of here. Research burner generator. That would be nice, but we're doing something else. We're doing that, and then that, and then the burner generator. Well, while that one is cooking, let's grab some more biomass because we know we're gonna need it. We need to fill those 3. I think those 3 should be enough. If not, we're gonna just make another one and that's it. So give me a second in here. I'm gonna bring you guys back when that research will be done, both for the splitter and the second lane loader, and we'll continue from there. Okay, don't worry about it, it's gonna be fun. So I just researched the second lane, but we got an issue. We got a big issue here. So basically, the recipe for those science packs is not rods and plates. In an assembler, you make it with machining parts. Right, so first we gotta make the machining parts, which is exactly what I'm doing in here, auto magically into these guys. Nevertheless, this setup, as I did it in here with the splitters, it ain't good. Okay, it ain't good. It is what it is. Gonna have to delete this. That. Come on, delete that, delete that, delete that. Continue with that build. I put the storage already here. Okay. Now all of that is gonna have to be deleted. Shift F. Let's say from there. In there. Amazing. Those assemblers. I'm gonna have to make something else. So 0. Let's start putting them out. Let's leave one space in there, so like that. We're gonna put 2 of them in here, and they're gonna make that, which is made out of plates. Okay, so you're gonna make that one. Okay, good stuff. We got the plates behind. Let's put the loaders. Leave them like that. Okay. Now we're gonna have to move on with our buffer. We're gonna do that. Apparently not enough. It is what it is. Let's delete these guys for the time being. Come on. I'm gonna place him back again. Okay. We're gonna continue with the buffer. We have the second lane loader. Let's make some of them, just to have the plates into that box in there. That will be just outstanding. Okay, we're gonna have plates in the box as well. These guys, I'm not gonna lock them. Let's leave some of those because don't need them. In here, we got a few on us, it's fine. I'm gonna need more foundations, that's for sure. We're gonna automate all of that, but for the time being, we have made those automatic. Now we're gonna have to put them out. Okay, so one in there, in there, I think it's fine. Give me a belt, please. You gotta leave one space, okay? One space, you gotta leave it, no other choice. At the same time, I wanna send some into a box in there. I want in here to be my collection box, but that's gonna happen on some other way. These guys gotta be output, please. Thank you. I don't know how we're doing the power down there. We gotta make science packs in an assembler. That's what it says. Now we can kind of do it. Okay, so let's make, I don't know, 3 of those, something like that. Let's continue down with the belts. Oh, sorry, 6 in there. In there. What's the matter? Other belts, you said. Okay, gotta build everything by hand. It is what it is. Give us more belts afterwards. What? We have 11 of those. Those we don't need. I have one more container, so give me one more. Second lane loaders, first lane loaders, and that's about it for the time being. Maybe one of those will be needed. I don't know. For the time being, everything is going to that box. That one is filled up. That one is getting filled up. It's fine. We're making those. It's amazing. Do I have some belts? I do have some. Perfect. Let's put this one in here. Let's bring this one in here. Okay, let's grab. I would like to have them all on this side, just walk by them, but I mean, I can stay in this side. I don't know. Let's put it in here for now. I'll decide later where to put it. Okay, so sorry, okay, perfect. We will store some of those. It's fine. I don't like the day-night cycle. It's too fast. It is what it is. So we have automated it. Okay, now let's put down another assembler. That means more of this amazing stuff in here. Let's do like that. 0 please. This guy in here will make we need 2 entry points, so it's gonna have to be in here. This guy here will make the science packs, figure science packs. So we need rods and this stuff that we just started making. Okay, rods. We're gonna need to split that belt and bring it, let's say, in there. So let's delete that one and that one. Number 5. Put that one in there. Go with the ramp up, please. Yep, let's place it a little more in there. 5. Like that. 6, because now we're missing a belt in there. 7, because we wanna go up. In here. We're gonna have to go down with it. Sorry? No. I just want to twist you. Perfect. Let's put that belt number 6 in here. And apparently I'm gonna have to move my B.I.G. Running out of belts again. Okay. Delete that. Place it back. We're gonna place it after it. Need a splitter in here or in there, or we could do that thing. We pick from the line and bring it in. I'm not planning to store too many of those. Don't need them on me, so let's stop it in there. We're gonna grab 200 just for the fun of it. Need to split that. So 1, 2. Let's grab a number 5. Ammo. Perfect. Let's grab that belt, bring it in here. Good. Now we can place our assembler here. Somewhat aligned with that one will be just amazing B.I.G. Okay. First line loader. That's the second line. 3. At this point, everything is going in there. Okay. Everything that we're producing. But yeah, well, why are you doing that? Oh, I pressed E. Let's delete that. First, you're gonna have to go into that way. Okay, so let's deposit configure first. You need to make me those. Deposit whatever, fill it up. Amazing. Yeah, I want to hit the box. It is what it is. So in here, I'm gonna have to split it again, isn't it? Not an issue. We can play this only. It's better to suffer now than to suffer later, you know? 7, go up, please. Perfect. Come with the belt. 6. In here. 7, going down. In here. 6, just because, no, 6, just because it needs to be like that. 3, in there. Guess what? We're gonna have them inside. Click. Gonna keep that on me. Okay, good. What are we doing in here? We need those, a bunch of them. Good stuff. Let me grab basically all of those and some of those. Perfect. we are making the sand specs. Okay, I will not send them down this buffer yet. We're gonna send them later. For now, we get other products to put on the buffer. I'm gonna send it backwards. Guess what? Research saver, baby. Straight in there. Oh, it happened. Good thing you don't get fall damage. Good opportunity to put some more biomass, I guess, because we're kind of running out. And that was all my biomass. Amazing, I know. So let's not fall again. 9. At some point we're gonna add another one of those, so let's do this. 1, 2. I made a bunch because we're gonna need a bunch of them. A bunch being 4, by the way. Okay, give me bed. You're gonna have to expel them in. Okay, number 3. Push them out, and you guys grab them. Perfect. You have to be output, please. Amazing. Let's fill that boy up again. He's grabbing it from here as he needs it. Okay, but I want to get rid of those from my inventory. Wanna put the science specs inside, so let's drop them in here. Research interface. We need to research the burner, like yesterday. Burner generators. For that one, we need ignium first. Let's start that research, and then we're gonna have access to the burner. It's in here. We need to find where ignium is around here. Let's fill this boy up. Perfect. We're gonna need to move a little more forward. Okay, yeah. It's cool. It's cool. Let's put down one of you. And we're gonna start making the basics. Where is your panel? So we're gonna need those. That's the primary thing that we're gonna need. And those building blocks will have to go down the line. We're gonna need those, and they're gonna have to go down the line. Yeah, but not down the line. Yes, but not down the line. Yes, yes, but not down the line. That one takes electronic components. Okay, good stuff. No, no, yes. Well, actually, those, yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Those, all of them, of course. We need all of that. No,
Ignium
no.
ore scanning.
Perfect.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah, I know.
Ignium is an ore that is highly flammable
9.
and can be used for automated power generation.
Let's see.
Research the burner generator to utilize it.
Oh my god, it's right next to me.
It's buried beneath the ground. Use the scanner and your drill to find it.
Are you serious now? It's right in here. Oh, that's amazing. So this, you're gonna put it into the burner generator. And guess what? It's gonna make power instantly. That will be so much better than the biomass, you cannot even imagine. Okay, I don't know how deep it is, but here we go. I see it already. It's red. It's right in here. Oh my god, it's just amazing. In the beginning, you don't need a bunch. After that, you need a bunch. At some point, we're gonna have access to steam power. We're gonna need a little ignium in there. I don't know if we're gonna have ignium close to the water to make it like that. That would be just amazing. But I got a feeling that one's coming pretty fast. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let's expose all the patch. Apparently it ain't that big. On the surface, deep down inside, it is big. Because we modified our walls to have a bunch of it. Everything missing. So let's get a little lower. This will make it easier for our drones to go around it and dig everything. At some point, we're gonna use this as a mix. We're gonna crush it with I don't know what else, just to use it as a material. So it's gonna be needed in a bunch of stuff. Don't remember exactly in what, but it's gonna be needed for sure. So let me dig this one up. See you guys in a second. Okay, so this boy will have to have some power here. Let's put that one in there. 0. Really not interested in that panel, but let's just place it in there. Power wise, well, we're just above our buffer. So let's go vertical in there because everything is connected, you know. Let's get in here. I wonder if we have any power left. Not quite. Missing fuel. Okay, good stuff. I'm gonna need a little more biomass in there. It is what it is. Good. Let's go from here. Horizontal, please. Amazing. Those Shift F. Okay. Delete. Amazing. It's connected to this platform. Need biomass. Sorry. Just a second. Okay, I have something like 400. Need be, we can add another one of these guys. Everything started moving, so we have enough power. Let's get up top. Are you building the majiggies? You are. They're getting inside. Perfect. You have research. Burner, please. Start research. Perfect. So they're getting filled up. We're doing the stuff. Amazing. I need another assembler here, making the same stuff. It is what it is. Let's put it in there. 0. Perfect. Let's put number 3 in here. You're gonna have to be output. Number 3. 1 in there. Or number 4, I believe. Yes, in here. Some beltage will be needed. Perfect. We're gonna make a little more science packs faster, basically. It's gonna be just fine. Not making those fast enough, so we need more of these guys. See? Let's go with this first. Okay, gonna make him in my inventory. That one will be checked soon enough. We need that burner generator like yesterday because I don't want to run on this biofuel stuff in here. It ain't ideal. Okay, good stuff. We understand each other. Now, I don't want to put the burners up top. I don't want to bring the ignium up top. But at the same time, I want to bring it, let's see, on this level in here. So let's try and do this from here, like that, and put the burners in here, you know, something like that maybe. I don't know how big it's gonna have to be, but we're gonna see in a moment. That means that you're gonna have to go away, and let's do like this. Yeah, in there, please. Amazing. You're gonna have to go away. No, you're gonna have to go away. 7. It was the other way, isn't it? Yeah. Slope up. This guy is gonna have to be modified in here. Guess what? 7. Amazing. 3 in there. 6. Going up in there. We got the ignium. Let's bring that belt in here like that. Perfect. And we're gonna have the burners in here. I'm not sure this space is gonna be enough. It is what it is. So 1 burner, I think it equals 4 or 5 of these guys. Biomass Jennies. We're gonna see because 88% is gonna be done in a minute. This one will provide enough for a good while. Only that one. We don't need to go crazy with it, but I would like to go crazy. Put 2 or 3 genies, you know. If you wanna know how much power you're consuming, you come in here and you have grid stats. We're consuming 1.4. Let's see, 1.2, 1.3.
New technology. The recently unlocked burner generator will be crucial to automate energy generation. You can send ignium ore from drone miners right into it. It's also more efficient.
A lot more.
Our next task is a big one. It's time to make some profits. According to our corporate strategy document, there is a very simple transport robot design we can make with our limited technology. This transport bot shall be our first product.
That sounds amazing, wouldn't you?
Yes, I know. We need to get it to the station to sell it. For that, we'll use shipping pads. Spaceships can land there to transport items between the planet and the station. We will need to buy our first spaceship. We still have some thermalite stored on the station, which is the galactic currency.
That's interesting.
A broken hangar? All right, we'll have to repair it before we can buy a ship. Operator, you know how station upgrades work. Let's go.
Yeah, well, we gotta wait a minute. I'm still doing stuff in here. Let's bring that belt in here. That should be more than enough. And let's plug him in. One. Oh my god, I don't have loaders. Okay. Can barely wait to automate all this. 3. We are already okay with the power. Let's put that one in there. 6. Perfect. But those guys are not working anymore. Grid stance. Low voltage grids. Burner generators. A bunch of kilowatts. Those are making some. Biomass burners. But we're only consuming 1 megawatt? How are we doing this? Grid stats. So burner generators are putting 800, but how much is each and every single one doing? 770. Those are still burning. Well, how come? I don't want any of those. Let's be serious about it. Delete that. Come on, delete it. Delete it, I said. F, delete that. Delete that. It's still moving. It's still moving. Perfect. How are you doing that, mister? Current output 200 something. Maximum output 1.8. So one of them should have been enough, but 3 of them will be more than. That's amazing. Now we will not have any issues with the power. That's the most important thing ever here. Gonna have to make another crate, isn't that outstanding? We're gonna need that biomass at some point. So we're just gonna keep it. Let's put that one in there. 8 in here, please. I think it's the other way around. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Amazing. Now, we are okay with the power. We're okay with this. I think we're gonna leave this episode in here. Into the next one, we're gonna see about that transport bot assembly majiggy. For the time being, it's not the case to make that. You know why? But they limited this one. I didn't. Because we're not building the basics yet. What you doing in here all alone? We gotta build blocks, conveyors, balancers, loaders, both versions. That one no, that one no, because you don't need that many. That one I might be tempted to build them to have at least a stack on me, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Assemblers, yes, because you need a bunch. Smelters, yes, so that one we're gonna do it. That you see what it takes, right? So we have the plates, we have the machinery, we don't have the electronic components, but we're gonna have them. Containers, I don't know, maybe we're gonna have the biggest. I would like to build the biggest, not the small. We're gonna need a bunch of those. wires and then a bunch of electronic components. Nevertheless, before closing the episode, I want to start making those. Okay, so we're gonna need them. We're making the science, we're making those things. Let's bring in there these two guys. Apparently we don't have enough plates. I need death in my life. It's taking plates and rods. We don't have enough plates down on this line because they're being eaten in here in this box because I didn't properly put it down. Normally this shouldn't take from there. It should be a split and should take from there. I don't even know if these guys have enough plates in here. No, they don't, because it's hitting 40 per minute. Some of them are going in there into the box because it's even a split, and we're making 60 per minute. 20, 40, 60. So that ain't gonna happen nice for us. We're gonna so daisy. We're gonna need to upgrade this one a bit in here, and I think we're gonna do that together in the next episode because I really gotta go now somewhere. So we're gonna leave this one in here, and to the next one we're gonna try and fill up that line, try and fill up the other line, this one in here. Guess what? Because we kind of need it, and I don't know exactly what else we're gonna do. Okay, I don't know, but we're gonna do our best to do it. Nevertheless, I think it's been a good episode since we made it already to the automated power. That's very, very good. I'm loving it. But we're gonna leave this on here. So thank you guys so much for being here, for watching this. If you like it, don't forget to drop a like on the video. It really helps me a bunch. And if by any chance you wanna support my dream of becoming a full-time content creator, you can do that by grabbing yourself an amazing membership. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.